Children are not things to be molded, but a people to be unfolded. Jess Lair. A child is a beam of sunlight from the infinite and eternal, with possibilities of virtue and vice but as yet unstained. Lyman Abbott. The greatest gifts you can give your children are the roots of responsibility and the wings of independence. Dennis Whiteley. Children are the living messages we send to a time we will not see. Neil Postman. The best way to make children good is to make them happy. Oscar Wilde. Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. Pablo Picasso. A child's mind is not a container to be filled but rather a fire to be kindled. Dorothea Brand. The soul is healed by being with children. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Children are like wet cement. Whatever falls on 'em makes an impression. Dr. Haim Ginott. A child is a curly, dimpled lunatic. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The most important thing that parents can teach their children is how to get along without them. Frank A. Clark. Children are the hands by which we take hold of heaven. Henry Ward Beecher. It's not what you do for your children, but what you have taught them to do for themselves, that will make them successful human beings. Ann Landers. Let us put our minds together and see what kind of life we can make for our children. Sitting Bull. Children are the future of the world, and as such, they deserve the best education and upbringing possible. Nelson Mandela. A child can teach an adult three things: to be happy for no reason, to always be curious, and to fight tirelessly for something. Paulo Coelho. To be in your children's memories tomorrow, you have to be in their lives today. Barbara Johnson. Children are not a distraction from more important work. They are the most important work. C.S. Lewis. Children make your life important. Irma Bombeck. Children are the living messages we send to a time we will not see. John F. Kennedy. The future of the world is in my classroom today. Ivan Welton Fitzwater. Children are the anchors that hold a mother to life. Sophocles. The greatest legacy one can pass on to one's children and grandchildren is not money or other material things accumulated in one's life, but rather a legacy of character and faith. Billy Graham. The child is in me still, and sometimes not so still. Fred Rogers. Children are not things to be used, but a people to be loved. Sherry H. McMorrow. Children are like sponges, soaking up everything they see and hear. It is our job as parents and educators to ensure that they are soaking up the right things. Unknown. A child is a book that we should write in, but only for a limited time. Cindy Lou. The beauty of children is that they can never hold a grudge, they forgive and forget so easily. Unknown. Children learn more from what you are than what you teach. W.E.B. Du Bois. Every child is a different kind of flower, and all together make this world a beautiful garden. Unknown. Children are like snowflakes, each one is unique and special in their own way. Unknown. Children are not a burden, they are a blessing. Unknown. A child's love could simply be one of the most beautiful sounds in the world. Unknown. It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Frederick Douglass. Children are the hands by which we take hold of heaven. Henry Ward Beecher. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. We worry about what a child will become tomorrow, yet we forget that he is someone today. Stacia Tauscher. A child's laugh could simply be one of the most beautiful sounds in the world. Unknown. Children need models rather than critics. Joseph Joubert. Children are not just our future, they are our present. Unknown. The greatest gift you can give a child is a positive attitude. Unknown. Children are the living messages we send to a time we will not see. Mary Mason Campbell. The most important thing a father can do for his children is to love their mother. Theodore Hesborough. You can learn many things from children. How much patience you have, for instance. Franklin P. Jones. Teach your children to choose the right path, and when they are older, they will remain upon it. Proverbs 22:6. Children are the ultimate investment in our future. Unknown. A child's mind is a blank canvas waiting to be painted with the colors of imagination and creativity. Unknown. It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken adults. F. Douglas. A child is a person who is going to carry on what you have started. Fred Rogers.